Hello, everybody. Welcome back to English Understand Easy channel. And today I will talk about demonstrative pronouns. So let me share my screen with you. And I will start explaining that is so simple, yet it can be very confusing. Now, again, we'll use some colors and some details for explanation. So demonstrative pronouns, what are they? Well, let's put it in blue, just like every subject taught on this channel. Demonstrative pronouns are pronouns that point to or identify a specific person, place, thing, or idea. They replace a noun when the noun is already known or obvious from the context. So I will say it a little bit simply. Excuse me. Demonstrative pronouns are pronouns, or I will say words, that point to or identify. Okay, I will say both of them is good. A specific a person, place, thing, or idea. This is in singular. They replace a noun when the noun was already once said. So I will replace this one. They replace a noun or name when the noun was already said once. So to explain it easy, there are 4 demonstrative pronouns in English. This, the one near me. That, the one further away. Or we can say far. Okay? These, the ones near me. Okay, I will say many near me. Those, the far, the many far away. Now we are going to go explain each group. Now, demonstrative pronouns, I will copy this one and I will replace they. Okay. And now demonstrative pronouns help speaker point to people. Point is this or that. Okay. Objects, places, times, or ideas clearly and avoid repeating nouns, making communication more natural and concise. So I will try to say it simpler. Demonstrative pronouns help speakers or outdoors, talkers, point to people, objects, places, times, or ideas clearly and avoid repeating nouns. So I can delete this one. And now I will use they, because we know already demonstrative pronouns. They make communication more natural and concise. Concise, what does it mean, concise? Better to understand. So I will just take the concise away because it's a difficult word for you to understand. You will learn that in later years, probably in Mateom. So, demonstrative pronouns help speakers point to people, objects, places, times, or ideas. They make communication more natural. That means you don't have to think about anything complicated, and it's much easier for you to talk with anybody or to anybody about anything. So, how we use demonstrative pronoun? Well, first of all, to replace a noun. Let's make it proper, and I will use blue color just like I used it at the top. And this line, oops, this is too big. Okay, instead of repeating the noun, saying again, repeating is saying again the noun, we use demonstrative pronoun. Examples. This is mine. So this would be blue. That is beautiful. These belong to my brother. And those are very old. So I will add a little bit, a little sentence, or let's say a little bit better explanation. This is mine. So this one book is mine. Okay. Then we have this one. That one book is yours. Is beautiful. Okay. Is beautiful. Instead, book, I will use a toy. Okay. This one toy is beautiful. These belong to my brother. Okay. These toys, and now we have plural. Okay, because we have S over here. Here is only one toy, but here are many toys. So these toys belong to my brother. And those are very old. Now we had one book, but over here we have that toy is beautiful. So those toys, and again we have plural, are very old. So what we can say is this and these are close to me. That and those are far away from me. So instead of saying those shoes are expensive, we can simply say those are expensive. So let me make it simple. Put it into one line. Instead of saying those shoes are expensive, I will use green color. We can say simply, those are expensive. If we are looking at the shoes. If we are looking at coats, we have to say those coats. So, if we are at the rack with shoes, we can just say this part. If you're standing by a rack with clothes, we can just say that. But if we are standing by shoes and talking about shirts, we have to repeat the shirts as well. Okay, but this is simplified. So it's very simple. We are standing by the shoe rack and we are talking about the shoes in the rack are expensive. So all we have to say is, those are expensive. All right. Then we use demonstrative pronouns to show distance. Now, what does it mean, distance? Well, it's very simple. And now I will highlight different colors. Near the speaker, this and these. So I will put it in brown. Okay. Examples. I will just put break and I will make it for you much easier so you don't have to look for explanation too far. And it says, this is my phone. These are my friends. You see, in plural, there is S at the end. These many are my friends. This is one, my phone. Okay. Then we use far from the speaker, and that color I will put in, what color? What will we use? Okay, different brown. Yes, because they belong to same category, but they are slightly different. So this is brown as well. And here are examples, and the examples are that is our school. That, far away, sorry, far away. This school is my school. That school is their school. These friends over here are my friends, and those friends over there are your friends. That means those far are beautiful mountains. That is our school. That one, but far, is our school. Those are beautiful mountains. Those far are beautiful mountains. So we have explanation, one more explanation about singular versus plural over here. So I will just place okay, singular, I will put in parentheses one, and in plural, I will put Uh-oh. I don't like that. Two or more. All right. And so I will move no. I will try to move plural a little bit back. And here we have beautiful explanation. What are singular? This and that. Let's make it what color? Orange. And these and those. Let's make them, oh, nice and green. Here we are. Examples. This is my pencil, means one. Oops. These are my pencils. Two. That is your bag. One. Those are your bags. Two or more. Or more. So we can say, this is my pencil, the one. These are my pencils in that bag, and there could be 2 or 20 or even more. That is your bag, only one. When it says this or that, it's only one. Only one knows. This knows. This eye, but these eyes. Okay? Those are your bags. 2, 12, 19, as many as you have are many. All right. Now I'm getting to something more complicated, but it's very easy to explain and very easy to recognize it. I'm just review. Okay, I think I'm fine. No, we won't need that one. So demonstrative pronouns versus demonstrative adjectives. So demonstrative pronouns, let's put them in blue again, like we started, and demonstrative adjectives, and those we will put in orange purposely, so you would understand the difference. Demonstrative, this is one of the most common grammar questions. What is what? Demonstrative pronoun replaces the noun. Okay, we'll put this one back. And here are examples. This is delicious. Those are mine. So these are pronoun. Okay. The noun is not written because the pronoun takes its place. So I will write it in blue. So you know it belongs to demonstrative pronouns. Now, demonstrative adjectives. Why do I have it so big? I don't like it. So let's make it smaller. That's right. And let's leave it black. And demonstrative adjective. And these are determiners. I will delete determiners because that's a separate chapter. to talk about, and I don't want to confuse you. And here we have, oops, beautiful explanation. Demonstrative adjective comes before a noun. Maybe I should. Okay. Okay. Demonstrative pronoun. Okay, again, blue. This is demonstrative adjective. Bigger. To have it uniform and with this color. Okay. Comes before a noun. So now we have examples, and I will play with those examples so you will see the difference. Look at this. This is delicious. What is delicious? Now we have over here, this cake is delicious. Wow. So it is the same word, and it is adjective. While here, delicious is pronoun. Why is that? Well, I explained that already when I was talking about pronouns. And in this sentence, there is no subject. Here is subject, and the subject is cake. So we have delicious cake. That's why it is adjective. I will only underline it so you know what I'm talking about. Those cars are expensive. So if I will say those cars are mine, then it would be those cars are mine would be again pronoun, because mine over here is a pronoun. But possessive adjective is my. So we would have to say those are my cars. Or we can say my expensive cars. Now we have to recognize it. Okay, it says comes before a noun. Expensive car. My cars. So I can say my adjective cars or my cars. Just like that. So we can play with the sentence a lot. So in this case, delicious, my. Okay. So if I say this cake is delicious or this is delicious, those are mine. Those are my cars. Now we have to play with the grammar of pronouns. This is demonstrative pronoun, but here we are talking about possessive pronoun, and this is possessive adjective. Okay, over here we have delicious, that's pronoun, but if we have delicious cake, then it is adjective. I know it may sound difficult or complicated, but it is not. Trust me. Here, these and those describe the nouns cake and cars. So here, this and those. This is the cake and those are cars. Over here, the noun is not written. So demonstrative pronouns do not have noun. Okay? But demonstrative adjectives have noun replacing the cake, but it's pointing at the cake, pointing at cars. So again, if there is a noun, it's adjective. If there is not noun, it's pronoun. So now we have a couple of examples over here that I will show to you. This is my teacher. Okay, common sentence patterns. This is my teacher. This is amazing. That is correct. That is impossible. And then we have these and those. These are yours. These are delicious. So again, it's about plural. And over here, those are expensive. Those are my grandparents. So it's all these are plurals, these are singular. And that's about everything that you need to know about demonstrative pronouns. You need to understand this basic because you learn it in Pratham 2, in grade 2 actually. And it is very important to understand it as it is, because then you will learn other branches around demonstrative pronouns and how do they change into pronouns and adjectives, as it is over here. So you have a beautiful day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.